You want me to talk about imagination? You have to live in your imagination all the time. What is life? Life is only imagination. This body is not real. Take a microscope, dig deep into the body, look deep into the skin. You'll come to atoms. What is atoms but energy? Energy is not physical. When you dig deep, dig deeper, it's consciousness. Energy, consciousness is what's controlling, running everything. Consciousness is nothing but imagination. Consciousness creates stories. The life I'm in, the body I'm in is a story. From birth to death, everybody has a story. Consciousness is the great author, the great storyteller, the great script writer, the great movie director. Live only in your imagination. We're living in imagination right now. Whose imagination? Our higher selves has wrote this story of our life. Some stories are beautiful. Some stories are tragic. Some stories are horrifying. Some stories are comedic. Some stories are happy. Some stories are filled with joy and love. Some stories are filled with hate and pain. Like any movie you watch, you got the horror movie, you got the happy story, you got the love story, you got the comedic story. You got the action-packed story. People going out in a blaze. High drama story. You got all types of stories created by consciousness. Using its only imagination. So we are that consciousness. We are that spark of consciousness. So we should live only in our imagination all the time. We should live in our imagination all the time. You want that beautiful girl, believe you already have her. Live as though you have her. I'm not saying go out and do something in a physical form unless you're inspired to do it. Inspired action is always a great thing. But always make sure you're not hurting nobody. But live in your imagination. See the signs. Be careful of how you do and what you do. Use your own sense. May the higher powers guide you to do the right thing. But it's a beautiful thing when you live in your imagination. You got to practice this. This takes practice, like exercising. You get better and better through exercise. You see results. You don't see results when you do 10 push-ups for the first time. But keep doing 10 push-ups over and over again. You start to see the results every day. Do them every day. A week, you're going to see results. Same with using your imagination. It's a muscle. You got to practice. You got to exercise your imagination all the time, every day. Every day, you'll see results. Live. Neville Goddard teaches us, live as though you have it already. Believe you have it already. Because you do have it already. You are not this body. You are not your mind. You are a consciousness. You are the highest of the high. You just don't remember. Just like you can't remember what you did 2 months ago. Hell, sometimes we can't even remember what we did 2 weeks ago at a certain time. So you're not going to remember that you are the higher powers, that you are the highest of the high, unless you begin to remember, unless the divine puts that memory in you. But living in your imagination is a beautiful thing. Believe, feel as though you have it. And that's the issue. You got to feel it. Life is only about feelings. Life is all about feelings. Feel it. This whole world, this whole life is all, it goes back to feelings. Think about it. We feel everything. If you can't feel nothing, where are you? You in a void. We have to feel. I'm feeling sitting down. And what is feeling? I'm feeling physical feelings. Touching stuff, but I'm not really touching anything. You see, I'm touching this. This is just force. I'm not touching this really. These are atoms, electromagnetic force that I'm feeling. I'm feeling electric magnetic force. I'm not touching anything. Atoms, you can look it up. Atoms don't even touch. You know, what you're feeling is the force, as Luke Skywalker say, the force, as Yoda say. The force is the force. Use the force, Luke. You're feeling the force when you touch. You're feeling electromagnetic force between atoms. That's what you're feeling. When you're kissing somebody, when you're holding somebody, you're only feeling the force, energy, the energy, the force. That's all you're feeling. The repelling nature of atoms, which causes a opposite force, a positive and a negative. You know, when they come together, it repels. That's the force you're feeling. But live. So a higher consciousness is living in its imagination right now. This is a dream world, a story that it wrote, and he's living out his story through us. It's like a book. Author writes a book. Book right here. Judy Blume. Judy Blume right here. The author is who? Judy Blume. Judy Blume, Double Fudge. I love this book when I was a kid. But Judy Blume, all this came from Judy Blume's mind. All the characters in his book, Fudge, Peter, Sheila Tubman, Tootsie, are all from Judy Blume's mind. All the characters all come from one mind, one author, one consciousness, Judy. Now, what if Judy could live as a character in her own creation? She wants to live as Peter. So she forgets she's the author of the book. And she finds a way through something or dream or whatever to live as Pete. And she lives as Pete and forgets she wrote the story. So every day is new to Judy. Judy is Pete now. So she identifies as Pete. She don't know she's the author of the story. She identifies as Pete, but she also, so she identifies as Pete. You say, what about the other characters? Well, the other characters are only in her mind. The other characters are only in Pete's mind. Because in reality, they're only in Judy's mind. Everything is in Judy's mind. So when she identifies as one person, Pete, all the characters are in his mind. All the other characters. Because all is mind anyway. All is mind. It's like a mind. It keeps, you know. And the mind can live in any character it wants. It lives in all characters, but from your experience, it chooses one character to live through. You're all characters, just like Judy is all the characters in her book, because they all come from her, but she can choose to live from one character's perspective. And get that experience from that character. That's how God lives through us. He's getting the experience from this character right here. I'm just a character in a book. I'm just a character in a movie. This is a movie. I'm just a character playing a part that the higher power wrote for me. But since I'm saying this, I'm kind of waking up. You know, I'm waking up. But I got a long way to go. But all I'm saying is imagination. Neville Goddard says, feel as though you have it. Live in your imagination all the time. Feel it. It's a struggle to feel it, bro. I understand. It's a struggle for me. It's a struggle for everybody. Because we in this 3D reality and it's right in our face every day. We feel the aches and pains. We feel everything. The happiness, the joy. We feel, that key word feel, it goes back to feeling. So if we can feel everything, feel it real. Feel what you want to feel in your imagination. Hell, this whole world is imagination. Hell, everything is imagination. I can feel this. So let me feel the life I want. Let me feel the life I want. Feel it. Let me feel the relationship I want to be in. Let me feel that. Let me feel the lifestyle I want. Let me feel that. If you can't feel it, it can't happen. You got to feel it. Feelings, feelings, feelings. Keyword to life. It's all about feelings. We got to keep our feelings up high. Because that's the game, man. The game want to bring our feelings down low, and then we start seeing the results of those feelings. Things stop working out. Things don't work out because we feel low. I had a relationship once upon a time with this beautiful girl. She was my dream. She was everything, but I didn't feel right. I didn't feel good about myself. And the relationship suffered because of it. I was in some type of depressive state. And I don't know why. But I felt depressed. I felt sad. And no amount of woman could bring me out. No woman could get me out of it. No woman could save me. No, I don't care how beautiful she was. No woman could help me. Because happiness starts within self. Happiness starts with self. You have to appreciate and love yourself. You think that beautiful person is going to help you be happy, is going to make you happy? Don't start with that beautiful person. Start with self. Taking care of yourself. Loving yourself. Honoring yourself. Because if you can't be your best, how you going to satisfy your mate? If you're not at your best, if you don't love yourself, how you going to make her happy? You can't even love yourself. How you going to be happy when you can't even love yourself, when you can't appreciate yourself? How you going to be happy? When you happy, you make other people happy. Live in your imagination all the time. Live in love, joy, and happiness all the time. Work on it daily. Live in your joy. Live in confidence because you are the higher power. You are the confident. You are happy. You are joy. You are love because you are the highest of the high. Stay in the feeling of love, confidence, joy, and happiness. Stay in the feeling of heaven. Stay in the feeling of joy forever. The devil, the game will try to bring you down. Even if you don't feel like being joyful. Hell, fake it till you make it. Act like you're joyful because we all are acting. Act. Act like it. Act like it. Act. Neville always stressing act. Act as though you have it. Act. Even if you feel you don't. And there go that word feel again. Act as though you do. Feel, try to feel as though you do. Try, work on feeling. Work on your feelings. Work on your feelings. Work on your feelings. It takes work, man. This life ain't easy. It takes work to work on your feelings. It takes work to feel the right thing. It takes work to act like you have it. Pretending. Fake it till you make it, whatever. As long as you can stay in that high state. As long as you practice staying in that high state, everything will be all right. Act and feelings are the keys to life. Imagining, action. Imagine action, imagination, imagine action. Imagine feeling, feelings and action. Imagine. Whoa, that lightning. Peace out.